Hello, viewers. Welcome back. Welcome to all the new viewers. My subscribers number is still rising. I've been quite excited. Thank you all for your support and kind words and donations. Of course, those are just, you guys are so generous. I do appreciate it. I was watching Rachel. I didn't watch TV yesterday, but I always have Rachel set to record, so I watched it today. Yesterday I had a headache all day, and I think it was the energy from what happened in New Zealand. But I thought it was interesting that at the same time that was happening in New Zealand, they had a win for the parents of the Sandy Hook victims, the children and victims there in Connecticut. It was a close one. It was like 5-4 vote to allow the parents of Sandy Hook to sue for the Remington, to sue Remington, the gun manufacturer. And, you know, for those of you who didn't watch Rachel Maddow last night, Bush Jr. had signed legislation that protected guns manufacturers. So they equated it to like if you buy a car, but you use the car to most people over, you can't sue the car manufacturer for the person who bought it. So they kind of equated it to that, to protect gun manufacturers. But the lawyer for these parents of Sandy Hook found a way around this, and it was based on the advertising that was done. Quite vicious advertising. It was definitely slanted for killing your enemies, as if you're in war with these assault rifles. And no one, has a need for killing your enemies, on a daily basis, advertising that way. They're taking the approach that they took with the tobacco industry and really caused the tobacco industry to go belly up quite a bit. So they're taking that approach and using the advertising. Now they're in disclosure. So now they will get all the information from Remington on the marketing communications of how they decided they were going to market this way, target to people this way, as if you're a military person when you're not. So I want to take a look at, will they be successful in their lawsuit? Will they get all of the information and disclosure? Let's ask that first. Will they get all the information and disclosure? Will they get all of the marketing information of how the marketing scheme was devised? Queen of Pentacles. There's money behind it, of course. It's always about the money, isn't it? I'm just flipping to my notes. I thought I wrote something down about this. No, I guess I didn't. So will they get the information? Money again, right smack in the middle. So here's the money, the marketing plan, the new inspiration for marketing, how we're going to make money. The challenge was coming up with the creative ideas, the Empress, creative with possibilities, all kinds of possibilities. So to me, there's going to be a lot of information that'll come out of a lot of different ways they looked at how they could make money. An abundance of information of how they were going to market, like they threw a lot of ideas on the table and then went with this one direction. King of Wands here at the root of this, the inspiration behind it. Wands are about inspiration and creativity, making plans. Here in the past, like trying to protect families and their homes, living, celebrating because they got this protection that people can't sue them as gun manufacturers. But now, crowning them, they're embattled. They are embattled. For the parents, contentment, new beginnings. So the start of something, a new journey for them. Six of Wands, victory, the victory wreath here. This is an interesting card to me, because it has a victory wreath, but he has his back kind of turned. So it's like, the horse is looking towards us, but the man, he's looking away. So it's almost like a hollow victory in a way, because you can't bring their loved ones back, right? And that's what I'm feeling off this card. This is a card about retreat, Six of Swords, or Four of Swords, excuse me. It's a card about retreat and going within, healing, so will this bring some healing maybe to these parents to know that they've fought the good fight? But it also, because, this guy looks like he's laying on a tomb, they know it can't bring their loved ones back. They just, their goal is to try to stop this from happening to other people so that others don't have to lose their children and loved ones. So let's ask, will they be successful in the lawsuit? Will they win against Remington? The Hermit coming out. I feel like this is going to start shining a light on hidden agendas and bringing more into the light. I've got cat hair all over my card. Sorry. I keep pulling cat hairs off. Lucy's been on the table a lot lately. So will they be successful in their lawsuit with Remington? Battle weary, protecting their own, trying to build a defense. So it is a battle. We know that. This is a hard battle. Can't tell who's winning. The challenge is the Sword of Truth. Interesting that truth is a challenge for these people. At the root of this are the investigators and lawyers fighting logically. In the past, bonding, negotiations, agreements, commitments. I feel gun lobbyist energy on this. Government and gun manufacturers and the interconnectedness there. I feel that very heavily there. Crowning the reading. King of Pentacles, making his money from greed. The case is a strong one. It's a strong case. The magician, it feels like some of the dirty tricks that have been played in advertising will come out, with the sword of truth here. Some of the, planned marketing schemes will come out. People falling off the tower, the destruction that it has caused. But it tells me also that Remington is going to be shaken. Inspiration, new ideas, new plans. It looks to me like Remington will keep doing the same thing they've been doing over and over, doing business the same old way. It does feel like they're going to pay people off, and an emotional offer. Working together on an end of the cycle. Well, I'm actually feeling like I'm actually feeling like that they may somewhere down the road, and I'm not seeing it right away, but I'm actually feeling like they may work with some of these parents on advertising in the future, like ask them to look at it before they go into print with it or whatever. But I'm also feeling like, this is the dark money card. I'm also feeling like there's going to be an end to the dark money involved with gun lobbyists. With the government. Getting a new plan off the ground. This I feel is the parents, and their lawyers. They had a new plan for how they were going to approach this lawsuit. Getting a new plan off the ground and success and end of the cycle here. So I do think they will be successful. We'll have to wait and see how that turns out. I actually just keep getting a flash vision on these gun manufacturers actually working in a way with some of these people who have lost loved ones to gun violence, and finding a way that makes it more palatable in the way they market, and not so, it's almost like war games kind of looks in their ads that I was seeing on TV, where they were trying to make it look like a video game, like you're the soldier, go in, kill everybody. It feels like they're actually going to take into account some of these families' feelings and emotions and try to do something to repair that a little bit. Nobody wants to take away the guns and the gun rights. That is in our Constitution. The right to bear arms, but no one needs assault weapons. No one needs to declare war on their neighbors, or their neighbors' children. Let's just ask, over the next 5 years, will we see more major gun legislation, gun control? Oh, all the big money behind it. But it could be our legacy. This is the legacy card, family legacy. It could be America's legacy to the world to try to show we can do this. Let's see. I would say yes, they are going to be successful. You know, here they are, new plans, trying to get new plans going. The challenge, new emotions about it. I think especially in light of what just happened in New Zealand, there's fresh emotions around it. At the root of this, the death and destruction. In the past, not taking care of the victims' families, not caring about what happens to families, not caring about how their guns are used, just not even caring that there are people are suffering. Here, it looks like divine discontent, not accepting what's offered, and I feel that's, yeah, I feel that's the gun manufacturers, you know, being foolish and greed and avarice. But there's a King of Wands. With a new plan. I actually feel a new president on this. Yeah, I've always felt like our next president would be a man also, but I feel like next president. A lot of communication about it, celebrating, and success, an end of a cycle. So, yeah, I do think over the next 5 years we'll see a little more change. Not that we won't still have the greed and avarice involved with the gun lobbyists and gun manufacturers, but I do think we'll start to see more change in our government with gun control. Long overdue, right? Okay, we'll stop there. If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to see future ones. If you would like to inquire about a personal reading, of course, you can email me at jinlintarot@gmail.com. I've got the light shining right in my eyes, so it's kind of blinding me. You guys keep, letting me know about my lighting and videos. Yes, I know if I turned the chair around and had the window on that side, that I could probably get the lighting better on my face in the daytime videos anyway. My problem is this house was built in 1862. There are very limited outlets. There's not many. And if I start running extension cords everywhere, I start tripping on them. I have tried that, actually, putting the table the other way. So bear with me. I will try to figure out my lighting issues. It's a little bright when it's right in my eyes at night. But it's my issue. Bear with me. If you like the videos, watch the videos. I'll figure it out eventually. Thanks. Bye.